What's up, y'all? It's Talking That Shit with Mani. We got Datrice here today.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Datrice. I'm super happy to be here. I've been watching her podcast, and it's always so entertaining. I'm like, she got a good mindset, but she's also funny as hell. So I'm super excited to be here. I ain't gonna lie.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff y'all already know. Every week I come with new topics. I talk about something that's happening in my life, something that somebody can relate to, or just people around me in general, different situations. We going to get right into it. I've had a crazy last couple weeks. I got a lot to talk about, so we're going to have to split it up between different episodes. But today we're going to start kind of basic. Just tell me who you are and like type of person you are.
All right, so my name is Datrice Monsumo. So what I do right now is I'm an entrepreneur full time. But a little bit about before I got into entrepreneurship, I was actually born in West Africa, in Liberia. Ooh. So, and I came here when I was 6 years old. So I've been here for about 21 years now in the U.S. So a lot has changed in my life. So I got a lot of culture in me as well. But I got into entrepreneurship. After college, I dropped out of college. Started working a regular job. Found an opportunity to make a lot of money online. Took the opportunity, and I've been doing that for now, going on 6 years.
Okay, you like it?
Oh,
I mean, you've been doing it for 6 years. You better like it.
I think I found something that I could do the rest of my life, actually, because it's a skill set and it also involves, helping a lot of people. And whenever I can, mentor other people or get mentored, I feel like I'm in the right place. So it's definitely something I could do the rest of my life.
Okay, so you're a learner, but you also are a teacher. That's real good. So aside of like the business aspect, like who are you as a person? What you like doing for fun? What you do when you like be with your friends, stuff like that?
Yeah, I love hooping. So I love going to LA Fitness and just hooping with the guys. That's one of the things that make me really happy, or just watching the games with my guys. I love traveling. That's the one thing I've been doing a lot lately is traveling all around the country, just going to different places. But yeah, that's what I really love to do. And me as a person, I'm very intellectual, but I'm also very calm. I have a super caring heart, but I'm passionate too. Though I'm a Cancer, cute. So like I don't like to talk about that. But I'm a Cancer. Are
you a July Cancer?
Yeah, I'm a July Cancer.
Oh my God,
so
July what? Knows. Ew, what?
July 15. July 15.
Okay.
You had a bad experience?
Oh my God, you're a crybaby, aren't you?
I don't see.
When? Here go the baby.
You can't be telling people. You exposing them. They gotta go look that up for themselves.
But
no, that's why I even got a tattoo on my arm. It's like a line with the heart, which best like describes me. I'm also like. I can be fierce, but I can also be super passionate as well.
Okay.
But I'm also emotional, but I understand that I'm emotional, so I know how to actually put my shit together.
You be crying?
No, I don't be crying.
You lying?
I don't be crying, but
he
shit be getting to me.
He lying. He be crying.
Like, I don't be crying, but shit be getting to me though. I can't lie.
He want to cry. He gonna go cry in the car. He gonna cry right here.
I'm not crying, but it's. I do be emotional, but I can admit that though. The older I get, the more I get to know myself. So I can definitely say I am emotional, but there's ways around that too as well.
Okay. You sound like a good person, good head on your shoulders. He be crying, even though he don't want to say he be crying. We gonna get right into it today. What's your definition of loyalty? Like just a loyal person or just displaying loyal traits?
I think a loyal person to me is a person that is adaptable in your love and your trust. Meaning that like when you're going through something, they're not going to waver or change. They're going to still be there for you. When you're doing well, they're going to be there for you. Somebody who's just super, loyal. It's kind of like my dog in a way. I don't, no matter what,
like
if my dog see me. Yeah, not like that, but like the feeling. I know my dog always going to really be there. Like that's a loyal ass dog. You feel me? So, but with the person, that person has to have that type of loyalty with me.
Okay, so do you think loyalty and time mean anything? Like, well, I've known this person for this long, so they're loyal to me, or I'm only going to like be around people I've been forever because they're loyal based off time. Do those like equate with each other with you?
Absolutely. I feel like to even have loyalty, it's got to be tested. It's got to be tested by time, and time will test people. Like people will be cool with you for a year, 2 years, 3 years. You maybe got a new friend. It could be the 4th year. Boom, they could do something shicey to you. Because time will test people, put them through different situations. So when I've been with somebody for a long time, that's the only way we can really have that type of loyalty there. I can't have loyalty with you in a year or 2 years.
Okay, so I feel a little bit differently about
tell
that.
me.
So I feel like loyalty comes from you as a person. Like either you're loyal or you're not. It's not something that you get overnight. It's not something that you can like. I can be loyal and then not be loyal. Either you're loyal or you're disloyal. Ain't no like being on the fence about that. And sometimes you can meet somebody, like I have really, really great friends. One of my, like he's probably one of my best friends right now. I've known him going on 2 years, but we had a different type of loyalty just from the get-go based on his personality. So I feel like it's really based on the type of person that you encounter. Time does have a factor. I feel like if it's a long-term relationship, like if you got a friendship with somebody or you're in a relationship with somebody, like yeah, y'all might be so cool, so you let certain shit slide. They could have did some like little disloyal shit, but you let it slide because you love them or because you fuck with them. But I feel like if somebody is loyal to you, they gonna be loyal through anything. It don't matter if you knew them one day. It don't matter if you knew them 2-3 months. They gonna be a loyal person. Like the only people who are loyal for a certain time they switch are snakes. All you was doing was disguising yourself as if you were a loyal person. But I do understand what you were saying when you were like, yeah, you know, I could fuck with you for this long and then you do some snake shit. People can be loyal and then it can be a certain situation that wavers it. Yeah. But I see a lot of people talking about like, well, I've been friends with this person since I was 6. So even though they did this to me or even though this happened, like, you know, I still fuck with them. But that's not being loyal. Loyal to me is somebody who is basically like, you know, in the marriage they say through sickness and health and all that. Yep. Like even though that's a vow and a commitment to somebody you're married to, you should still like have vows like that, even if they're unspoken with your friends or anybody. You shouldn't have to have a commitment to like do those things. Like if somebody's your friend, you should be with them through sickness and health. You should be with them like if they're going through rough time. You should be with them when they're on the up and ups and all that. It shouldn't waver.
No, absolutely, that's a
through
fact.
Certain situations.
Like God forbid something happened to like one of my friends and they lost their leg or whatever. Like that's to my boy. I'm gonna push him around. You feel me? Like that's loyalty. That's loyalty right there.
You should give him your leg. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's a different type of loyalty.
That's different, but no,
I got 2. I get 1. Like I can't give both of them though.
Just one of them. If he lost both of them, would you give him 1?
Fuck it. He can take 1, bro.
He can take one of them.
We both have a robot leg, but that's my nigga though. You know?
Right. Y'all still fuck with each other.
If I could, I would.
Loyalty in like relationships, like on an actual like serious type of relationship, how would you like? What would you like to see in like a person that you're dating or talking to? Like, how would you want their loyalty to be? Because a lot of people, they go into relationships like, oh, well, I want somebody to do this. I want them to do this. I want them to do this. Like, one of my things that I pride myself on is loyalty. Like, absolutely. When I love my family and my friends, when I care about them, that's what it is. Point blank, period. So, as like a woman that you were dating, like, how would they display like their loyalty to you besides slaving away from you and cooking for you every day?
I'll say me as a high value man, as a man who's like out there grinding, doing entrepreneurship, like making money and helping other people and, you know, going through war every day on meetings, you know, taking risks, losing money, making money. Like a type of loyalty to me is a woman who knows what I'm going through and is willing to like shift. Like she may want to go out and go party and do things like that, but if she knows that, you know, I'm going through stress every single day and I'm going through it, you know, she may say, all right, cool, I'm gonna stay home with you because I understand if you could come out, you'll come out with me, but I'm gonna stay for you.
Right.
Like, I need somebody who's adaptable. Like my loyalty to me is really, really much about adaptability because a lot of people can't adapt. Like people just stay the same throughout a relationship, and in relationships, like you don't know what's gonna be, you know, coming ahead. And you don't know, like, your partner could be going through something bad in their life, like, emotionally. You got to be there for them. You got to be willing to shift and be loyal for that person. So, I just need someone who's, you know, not going to waver, like, not going to fold for other dudes, you know, not trying to put herself out there. Like, she's loyal enough knowing what I want to as well.
What you mean by put herself out there?
Like, for put herself out there or presenting herself like she's available.
Okay. And what does that look like to you?
It's another. You could just tell, you know, as a guy, you can go on a girl page and you can, you know, within the 5 seconds, you see him on there. You see her posting certain, you know, things. She's not posting looking for certain attention like she has enough attention for me. She don't need to be posting like she's available all the time. Like women post different.
Where the niggas at? I'm looking for the hoes.
Yeah, like it's like me. Yeah, she can't be doing that. You know, she can't be doing that. She can't be, you know, going with a bunch of guys and like taking pictures with them, and like she can't be making herself a certain type of way, because I got to do that too. You don't want a nigga who's looking like he's damn near single on his page and, you know, entertaining and talking to other girls a certain way either. So I think it's just that loyalty and that respect. And respect is huge for loyalty for me too.
Respect is real huge for it. You can't be loyal to somebody if you don't respect them. If I don't respect somebody, what the fuck do I look like being loyal to them? But so for me, like, loyalty is a little bit different. You just gotta be down for the ride. Like how you said, like being adaptable, you gotta be down for the ride. Like, and you have to know the person I am before we get in a situation, and don't try to change me, because I'm not gonna try to change you. We need to meet in the middle. Like, I know who you are, you know who I am, but we gonna meet in the middle, and after all this we can grow together, but we still stay like individual to it. Like, we're just able to still grow and do what we need to do. But you also gotta, okay, if some bullshit happen, you gotta be able to be down for it. Hey, my attitude's not the same every single day. You can't be, I'm about to go talk to a new bitch because this bitch always mad.
Facts.
Figure out why I'm always mad, stupid.
Facts. And as a guy, I ain't gonna lie, and growing up is learning to say no. Like, as a man, if you don't know how to say no in your growing up, you're gonna struggle a lot, because you're gonna fall for a pretty face. You could be arguing with your girl and another girl trying to entertain you. Like, you're gonna let shit slide if you can't say no.
Because y'all are easy.
Being able to say no, yeah, exactly. Don't be easy. No, I ain't gonna lie, though. A lot of people
niggas are easy.
They do. There be a lot of tricks out there. Like, y'all do be easy. And like, if you don't got your money right or you don't got your mind right, don't be looking for a woman.
Not too much on the tricks.
Like, yeah, chill. Like, if you already struggling.
No, you, not too much on the tricks. Don't be talking about the tricks. Not too much.
I won't talk about
Not too much on the tricks. But continue.
But no, you made a really valid point too. You know, I remember you said something about like having unspoken like rules or respect in like a relationship when it comes to loyalty. So that's huge too.
Yep. So do you think like the foundation where you come from like determines how you are in a relationship? Like, if somebody comes from like a broken household, like they grew up with marriages around them, do you think that will determine how they are? Now, I'm not saying it's like, oh, well, you were raised by all these people who were not married or whatever, but just like the certain values. Do you think the foundation where people come from, does it matter in a relationship, or does it like depict the type of person they might be?
Absolutely, because I think we all grow up differently, and we all have our different PTSD that a lot of adults haven't even healed yet. So, you know, if you're growing up and you never seen your dad or your mom stay together or be in a relationship, or they always change relationships, like, it's gonna be hard for you to understand, you know, how to treat somebody else sometimes. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but like, even me growing up, I didn't see my dad, you know, give my mom flowers and do all this other cute, you know, romantic shit. So when I get with the girl, I have to either do that automatically or learn about her or like go through that, because I didn't grow up with that. And she may grow up in a family where her dad gave her flowers, you know. So growing up, it does matter, but it shouldn't like make or break your relationship. I think you got to figure it out and really heal with each other.
Yeah, so I definitely think it does matter. So me, I was raised around a lot of people who were married. Like, my grandpa, my grandma were married. Like, I had so many people married in my family. But my main people I came from, like, my parents, it wasn't nothing like that. So I was raised by my mom when I was a kid, but I was raised by my dad when I was older. So a lot of the things I do is like based off what my dad taught me. And my dad is a fucking gigolo. Like, my dad, like, my dad loves women. Like, my dad, he has a lot of females. So the way I was raised, it's like, I get a certain insight from my mom's family, but a certain insight from my dad's family. But that foundation where I come from, I came from, like, where marriage and all that, that's number one. I came from where you do this as a wife, or you do this, or like this is your role. It was more so like gender roles, but like just that blueprint showed me the type of person I wanted to be. So I might not always did everything that followed along what they did, but I had that certain type of guidance. So yeah, I can be out here wilding out. I can do all that. but I know what the end result is. I know what I want in the future. I know, like, I want a husband. I know I want to get married. I know what I want to do. So right now in my 20s, hell yeah, I'm having fun. But I feel like there are certain people, they've never seen real love in their life. And that's very real. Like, a lot of people, you can't ask them, so what's like if you could depict true love, not in a fairy tale or anything, just a picture in your life, a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. I've seen people really be in love, really go through shit and really love each other. And yeah, it's cool to do all this other shit, but to have a partner and everything, you do not want to be 50 years old, washed up with nobody, still looking for the hoes. The hoes don't want you no more, boo. You supposed to be married, you supposed to be creating a family, you supposed to be barbecuing with the grandkids in the back, but you still looking for the hoes.
Yeah, I think those are broken niggas though. Like you can't, as a man, like when I say as a man, if you don't got a purpose, if you're not grinding, if you're not being a fucking man, bro, like dudes used to go out there and hunt and kill and be busy. They didn't have time for hoes. Like if you got time to be asking where the hoes at, like,
no time for hoes if you're trying to go kill dinner.
Yeah, something is going on. Like you gotta really reevaluate your life. Like why do I have time to go chase hoes? Like I remember being single and like talking to women. That's a lot of energy. Talking to 2-3 girls, that's a lot of energy. Even being with them for hours, it's like smoking. When you go smoke, it's always like a mission. You feel me? It's like when you go try to chase girls, it's like going on a mission. You shouldn't be wasting your time like that for real. So those dudes be broken. You got to figure out that shit early.
So I feel like a lot of people need to heal like their inner child, like because everybody go through bullshit, but like people just gotta heal the inner bullshit that's happening. And then if you don't feel like healing, get over it. You don't have to heal your inner childhood, but if you choose to not heal and you want to keep on being around people and you want to like go into relationships or you want to fuck with people, all that, get over it. Don't keep on bringing up, well, when I was 6 years old, my dad didn't show up when he said he was coming to my birthday. Don't say that. If you don't want to actually work on it, heal yourself, you fuck it.
Facts.
Just get over it.
Facts.
But that is the problem a lot of the time. And I feel like foundation is a whole lot, but I'm very spontaneous with stuff. So I might look back on certain shit that happens like that my family have done, but I'm spontaneous. Like I do random shit. You personally, would you marry somebody you just met? Like you just met. So say you leave out of here today and you walking down the block and you see a girl, right? And it's just like you just get a certain type of vibe. You like, you know what? I want to talk to her. Would you do it?
I'd do it because, like, for me, I think marriage or dating is about making it right. I don't think you're gonna find the right one anyway. So if you find somebody and she gave you that vibe, and I mean, y'all just fall in love right away. Like, I feel like people can fall in love real fast, and if it match it, get married. You know, I'd do it. I ain't gonna lie.
You do it. You marry somebody.
I'm spontaneous like that for sure.
I would do it too. I feel like at the end of the day, I look at like niggas and females as like a used car, right?
Damn.
This might sound fucked up, but look, it's like a used car. So say you go get a car from auction, right? And you buying this car. Now they say the car runs, it drives, it does all this, but you don't really know like if there's further issues with it down the road. You might have to put some work into it. Not for real. You might have to put some work into it. It's like buying a used car. Like you gonna have to put some work into it.
Facts. You gonna have to put work into it.
Even if you go buy a brand new car, you gonna have to do something eventually. But the new car is just shiny. It's just shiny. Everything's all put in place. But down the line, you're gonna have to put work into it. So
you would?
I would do it. I definitely would do it because I feel like it's a clean slate. Like meeting a whole new but that's just like meeting somebody just and being in a relationship with them. I would literally marry somebody I just met simply because we know nothing about it. How quick?
Yeah.
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
If I just meet somebody, I'm that person. I'll marry somebody within a couple weeks. And I don't know if it's just because like I love the idea of love. Like just the idea of it and like what you see with other people. I love the idea of being in love.
You ever been in love?
Yeah, I've been in love.
That's fire.
And it's a great thing.
Love is fire.
A great thing.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm in love right now. It's a beautiful thing.
It's great. And
it's good. It's like it's the loyalty thing. Like no matter what, like you got somebody. Like God forbid something can happen to me. you know, but I know I got my spouse there, you know, like,
right.
You know, you got one person, you know.
One person.
That's love.
And look, this is the thing. I've said it like for a long time. Like, I don't ever think I want to get another boyfriend and all that. Like, I'm one of them people. Like, I think everybody should go back to courting. You know, like no, because everybody I want to talk to this person. I want to talk to like you. Like, only fuck with me. Hold on, new rule. Only hit me up if you ready to court me, boo, because we not doing none of that. Courting is literally leading to marriage. Like, we're literally working like on getting married. And don't nobody want to do.
That's a lost thing nowadays too, because of like hookup culture. Like, it's so hard to just go through that courting process because everybody just be hooking up just to hook up. You know, it's crazy and they act like it's nothing, like it's not spiritual. So it's so hard to court people nowadays.
Y'all acting like y'all ain't finna get burned out here fucking everybody. You will.
Definitely will get burned.
You
too.
will.
I've never been burned, but I know people have, so I know. Look, you gotta be careful.
None of that. But you will. Let me tell you, the amount of people who's fucking versus the amount of people that go to the clinic, it's not adding up. The numbers are not aligning. Okay. So with that being said, do you think like if like being in a relationship, would you be able to be in a relationship, say 3-4 months without having sex with somebody? Like, could you actually be in a committed relationship? Meaning you're not going outside fucking somebody else. You're not doing this. Could you be in a committed relationship with somebody without having sex?
Is that like while we've been dating or like we just
no
met?
Like no like say y'all have been talking, for a little bit and y'all decide, you know what, we gonna go a step further with it, but y'all never fucked each other. Would you actually date somebody without having sex with them?
Absolutely. Me, like, I would definitely do that, because if a girl is even bold enough or strong enough to do that means she's did that before, and that means she carries herself a certain way, because you don't hear that a lot. So if a girl give me that, I'm with it for sure. If she checks all the boxes and I feel like she hasn't, you know, been a hoe before or whatever it is,
you can't be saying that because you probably was a hoe too.
Yeah. But she's telling me, you know.
What if you didn't know she was a hoe before? And
I
she's
still
a changed
do it.
person?
I still do it because that's discipline. Like, for real. Like, she's trying to get to know me. It's good for me anyway, because as soon as I hit, you know, now it's like we too tied. We so emotionally tied to each other. So it's harder to really get to really know somebody. You know, so if someone's willing to do that with me, I'm with it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm that person. Like, right now, where I'm at right now, like, bro, I didn't had my fair share of talking to niggas and fucking with certain niggas, but I feel like sex clouds your judgment. Because this nigga could be fucking me so great, so good. He's literally fucking the common sense out of my fucking head. And that's why I can't think straight and I want to still talk to him. But he could be little baby that lives in his motherfucking mama house. He don't make no money. It takes him 3 weeks to sell an ounce of weed. But guess what? I'm talking to him because he's fucking me good. No, I feel like sex clouds judgment. It definitely clouds judgment. And I personally, like, just because I've been through different situations, I've talked to different people. If you are able to talk to somebody and get to be a friend first, I think it all starts with friendship. And a lot of people, they just rush into situationships because, oh, well, we just fucking and it's good, so I feel like we just be in a relationship. But then everything goes bad or everything goes sour after a certain point in time, because it's only, the only thing, the relationship is hanging on by a thread with that little ass dick. Like, that's literally it. So I mean, I could do it. I don't feel like it is a discipline thing, but it's more so like, for me at least, it's like you can go out here and you can fuck anybody. Like,
Facts.
People are so easy nowadays. You can just go fuck somebody. But how am I gonna really know I like you if I don't get to know you for real? Like, I'm not ever finna know who you really is.
And I can't lie too. Like, you know, we talk about I'm a Cancer, right? So you know, I be making love too, like. And I got my shit put together, so, you know, if I am like that with the female, like, she's gonna fall in love. So I can't even try to be a hoe, because then you really gonna fuck up your life, because you're gonna get so many different women that's so, you know, in love with you, and that shit's never gonna work. So, like, if a woman's willing to go 4 months, let's do it, because that shit gonna save so much headache in both our lives.
No, and I feel like as soon as you actually introduce sex into the mix, it changes to a different situation. Like when y'all was just conversating, y'all was talking, y'all might be able to talk every day and all that. Now she like, where you at? What you doing? Why you ain't texting me back? Why you ain't calling me? And all that. And like sometimes it turns into jealousy. And some people, they feel like it's a healthy level of jealousy. I don't think jealousy is ever good in any relationship. Like it shouldn't be no jealousy or no animosity. And as women, we are very emotional creatures. So I tend to like I'm the person, I go for the bad boys, okay? You might notice a lot of bitches, they tend to go for the bad boys. I like going for the bad boys.
Why?
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why after this. Look, so I'll create like a scenario in my head, right? And I'll be like, okay, so I fuck with this dude, I fuck with him on this level. But I will like pass up certain red flags about it. Like, he might have certain red flags that are right there. They're right in my face. Like, bitch, don't talk to him. But I might pass them up based off other things. And I don't know. I just feel like the bad boys, like, it's more risky. It's more like...
No, I feel you.
It's more so like the taboo thing. Like, oh, this is what I shouldn't be doing. I shouldn't be doing this. But
Absolutely.
it's more comfortable. And I think it goes back to, like, where you were raised. I was raised around bad boys my whole life, like, so that's just what I like. But in the end, that's not what it is, because now I'm blowing your phone up. Now I'm pulling up to your block trying to fight you, your mom, your grandma, and your dog, because you're not answering the phone.
And the dog.
And I might pour the water out the fish tank.
Oh, damn.
Like, come on.
But
just
I can't
because.
lie though, like that's the shit niggas like me also like too, cause I'm not saying I'm a bad boy though, so don't take that wrong. But that's the shit I like too though in a woman that's a little bit more feisty. You know, that's not just gonna be bland, like, you know, can kind of talk to me a little bit, you know, out of tone sometimes.
So you want to be checked?
Yeah, not like all the time. Not like that. I like a woman who's gonna put her foot on the ground though, like, you know, a little firm. Like, nah, you're not just about to go out with your boys just because you want to. You know, it's not how, like, let's talk. Like, you know, a woman who's gonna tell me to work on my communication skills. A woman who's gonna like hold me accountable, like, or like a little feisty woman too. You know, that's also might try to hit me. You know, who knows? Some shit like that.
That's that toxic shit.
Yeah, I'm attracted to that toxic shit, just like girls are attracted to toxic niggas.
And so I can say, I can't even say I'm not. I can say I have been very attracted to toxic niggas before. But toxic, I feel like social media and reality TV and all that has made it a norm for toxic relationship behavior. But toxic shit can actually turn dangerous in the end though. So toxic love can be dangerous love. So like, what's your viewpoint on that? Because me personally, I think a lot of people, you know, I've been hearing about like people killing their spouses or like really like stalking somebody, like hunting somebody down. Like, you finna kill this person because they want to proceed with their life. But do you know how many other pieces of coochie it is out here that'll just give it to you? They're throwing it at you. Man. Like, what's your viewpoint on that? Because a lot of people, they do like the toxic. Because I like it too, but the toxic can turn into dangerous.
My view is like, you're definitely right. Like, it's sweet. It's good to find somebody that you can mix with. You know, somebody that gives you a little opposite version of you or gives you the same energy back. Like, it's cool to be toxic sometimes. Like, you really love that person.
But, like, what level of toxic? Like, explain what level of toxic. Because toxic, that's just a broad... Yeah, so being toxic is just broad. So, like, what types of toxic? Like, I'm sure you don't want no girl... You wake up and she's standing over you with a knife in your face. Nigga, I'm finna kill you because I just went through your phone. So what level of toxic?
I can't have no level of toxic where you're like, I'm about to call the cops. I'm about to, you know, kill you. I'm going to burn your shit. You know, when you wake up, I'm going to kill myself. Like, I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, that shit is stressful. So if somebody's telling me, oh, I'm going to kill myself if you leave me, or like, I'm going to kill you, or, you know, somebody shit, like somebody gonna die.
Anything with death, he's not fucking with it.
I'm not fucking with it. Or like
me, don't try to kill me.
Yeah, don't try to kill me. Don't be, just chill. Like, I can take anything but the death threats, or like the police threat, or like trying to really hurt me. You know, my future threat. Like, but if you just
like trying to tarnish your name or your reputation and shit like that.
Yeah, and don't get too abusive too. Like,
abusive? What the fuck do you mean
Like,
so a certain level of abuse is.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Because I gotta know that you hurt sometimes too. Like, I gotta know that, like. So if I was to fuck up or some shit like that, or I did something wrong, or I really pissed you off, or whatever it was, but I deserved it, and you like, push me, pull me,
or backhand you, slap
like
the
not
taste out your
just slap
mouth?
my face, but like you could throw some shit at me that's not gonna
That's
really
boring.
hurt me.
She can't slap the taste out your mouth.
She had, well, damn, you gonna have to stitch it. But yeah, you could do that. You could do that, just not too much. Like you gotta know your benefit because, and if I give you a cold word like chill, relax.
So it's a safe word.
Yeah, safe word. You gotta really step
you
back.
You are crazy. It's a safe word to the abuse.
Yeah, I gotta be like, I gotta give you a safe word or something, cause like I can't have you be whooping my ass. I can't do that.
Like they can't whoop on you, but a different level. Like you have. So what if like you fucked up? You fucked up with your bitch, right? Yeah. And you expect a certain reaction, and she just like smile like, oh, I hope you're having a good day. She don't do. What if she don't do nothing to you? Then what?
Oh no, I'm leaving that relationship.
Why?
Because like,
why would you leave?
I don't trust nobody that
you just
I can
up.
do wrong and just look at me and say, okay. And just no, she gonna do something back to me. She's gonna cheat back on me. She's gonna do some shit. She's not expressing no emotion. She's somebody who's gonna do some shit. So I need that aggressiveness. That gives me the feeling of like you're hurt. Like
yeah, I fucked up, but you gonna forgive me.
You gonna forgive me, or not like that.
Yes.
Like, you gonna forgive me and shit like that. I have that security. But if you just gonna play it off like Michael Myers, nah, we done. Just go over there. I fucked up. I'm gonna leave this situation.
So what if she just real calm and she just don't want to react? Like what if she just like, you know what? I don't want to react right now because so look, you said you'll just end it. But what if she's just like, you know what? I'm so mad, so I'm not gonna react right now. But we can have a conversation about it later. What if she's just a conversationalist? She want to. She's willing to. What if she's willing to talk it out with you? I understand people fuck up.
I like Latinas and I like Hispanic. Like that's where I've been around. So I never experienced something like that. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, for real?
Yeah, I put hands on people. But listen, I'm asking for the flip side. So if a girl were to do that, because you said you would just like end it. So if she were to just be like, you know what, we're not gonna have a conversation right now, just because I know I'm upset and it's not gonna get anywhere while we're both upset. Yeah, so we'll talk about it later. Would you just?
That's a healthy relationship, but if I really fucked up, that shit sound healthy. But if I really fucked up and that's all she's saying, like, nah, I'm not used to that because if I was young and I got in trouble in front of my parents, like my dad or my mom ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it later. Go to your room or something.
So it's PTSD.
It's PTSD. Have PTSD. It's PTSD. That's why I like this shit because. When I was young, that's probably what
So you can fuck around and lose out on a good ass girl because she has good communication skills and she likes healthy. What's too perfect though? How's that too perfect?
I dated a girl before where she never smoked, she never drank.
She's just a lame. Okay.
She's you call her a lame, right? But. She was so innocent. Like, she was a really good girl. She had everything put together, own place, making her money, like everything put together. But I'm like, one time when I went on a break at work, this is when I was working at my job, and I smoked on accident. I was like, hit my house, like, oh shit, I just smoked with my guys. Fuck.
On accident? You're a grown ass man. Why can't you smoke?
Not accident. That's what I'm saying though. She was so perfect. I was trying to
you try to change her.
Me,
okay,
and it didn't work because she found out that I did based off my eyes, just my eyes, and I was like, nah, I'm just tired.
I'm like, girl, hold on, let me get that Visine real quick. Hold on, I've been up all day.
She broke up with me because I smoked.
No, those are just her. No, those are just her standards and her.
Yeah, those are her standards. So for me,
how is that too perfect?
No, those are high standards, which is good. It's good to have. But for me, it's good for somebody else who can meet those standards. For me, at that time, I couldn't meet those standards at all. So when she was ending it, like, I could have saved it, but I was like, nah, because I know I'm going to fuck up again. Because I'm not trying to change to be that person that you want to be.
Okay, so if you are, the person you are today, and back then you stopped talking, she stopped talking to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, girl. Standing on your boundaries, boo.
Yeah, she blocked me.
Yeah, she blocked you behind that, but a lot of dudes, they usually try to say like females don't have standards and they don't have certain things. And I feel like like you said, you do like toxic behavior sometimes. You like that. So it is good if somebody is willing to not argue all the time, though.
Facts.
Like it is
really
good because
good.
me personally, I'm an arguer. I will argue with you until I have no more oxygen in my body. I will argue even if I'm wrong. I will argue you until you understand where I'm coming from. I will argue. That's just the type of person I am. But there are some women out there, and I have some friends like that. They literally just won't argue. And when I used to argue in my relationships, or like they're
His
like
mama house?
the mama house.
Damn.
They're like she was like no, don't do that. Like, you know what? Just go take a break, go chill, and revisit the conversation later. I feel like a lot of young people in general, we're used to like the toxic, the bitterness, the arguing and all that. So having somebody approach you like, you know what? Yeah, I'm mad right now and I'm going to tell you I'm mad, but we're not going to speak upon it until I'm ready to talk without it being an argument. Yeah. That's like unforeseen type of thing. Like you're like, damn, she about to go get fucked. But you can't think like that though, because some people are really in touch with their emotions. Well, you can think how you want to think, but you have to be more open-minded to more people who are willing to actually converse.
You're actually right. There are people like that out there. That's loyalty people out there, even if they're mad, they're not gonna.
And they stand on it.
Absolutely. Maybe it's just from views and like you said, PTSD and things I've experienced. I may think, that's normal when shit's not normal. Even though there are people out there who not gonna fold, which is true, and I got somebody like that actually.
Right.
Like I got someone who does, gives me a little bit confrontational argument sometimes, but I can have that peace too as well. That's the only way I can succeed. Like every king does need a queen, but once in a while she gotta take that queen crown off and really hit you with it. That's all.
No, and then sometimes though it's not even just an argument. It could just be conversation. Some people communicate differently. My communication style, I'm very passionate. Absolutely. So I talk with my hands a lot. Like when I feel strongly about something, I'll be talking with my hands. I'll be doing this, and like I'll raise my voice and I'll get loud. And some people might like, oh damn, she's mad as fuck. No, I'm just more passionate because why would you do me like this if I would never do you like that? Or why would you act like this to me if I would never do that? So more so, some people, they might think of it as being arguing, but
it's passion.
It's just being passionate.
That's what it is. And I think those are the beautiful relationships, honestly, like when you have two passionate people. But it's just also learning, like you said, how to give people their peace and say, hey, I'm mad about this right now, but I'm passionate, but I'm going to talk about this later. Like having a mixture of both of those, that's truly healthy. That's
very true. I'm gonna take a shot, then we finna switch gears because this is being a little soft, man. Come on, man. I can't be doing this. We gotta get into it, man. We gotta get into it. So pour you up real quick, and we gonna take a shot and we finna get into it. But I had some shit to say.
Oh yeah, I know you got some shit to say.
Come on, man. You
be yourself.
Come on, you know I got some shit to talk about. The relationship shit was fun, guys. No, I'm ready for one when I get ready for one, but hey, y'all know what's about to happen.
Shit about to get real, huh? I don't even know what to expect, but
you'll be okay. Yeah. I promise.
I ain't gonna go home and cry.
You're a Cancer. You're gonna cry anyway. So, what is the wildest thing a female has ever said to you to try to shoot her shot? The wildest thing you can remember. And not no basic shit, no, like the craziest shit that you can remember a female has ever said to you to like try to get your attention.
Damn. One time at school, when I was in high school, a girl's like, if you walk me home, I'll suck your dick. And I was like, and then I remember my boy. She was gonna give you some dick. She was gonna suck your dick. Yeah, my boy was like, yo, my brother about to come pick us up because we couldn't drive yet. And I was like, I'm walking home. I'm good. I'm gonna walk her home all the way that far anyway. So, we started walking, and then like halfway through, I was like, were you actually serious? She was like, yeah. I was like, all right. And she was like, over here. And I was like, went over there. She topped me up.
Outside
at the park. Topped me up, and then walked through the rest of the way home. Went home, told my brother. I was like, bro, you would never believe what just happened. So she said, if you walk me home, I'll suck your dick.
Did you talk to her any time after that?
Nah, she just always had a crush on me. And I was like, fuck it. It's one of those girls that's always got a crush on you.
Oh,
It's like, all
my
right,
God.
cool, fuck it.
I thought the niggas was down bad. You bitches are in hell. Hell, I tell you. What do you mean? Sucking dick for a walk home? How far? No. How far was the walk home?
Like 5 minutes.
So a couple blocks.
Yeah, a couple blocks. That's about it. It was about 7 o'clock.
Oh my God. Oh my God. These bitches standards are in hell. Oh my God. I have niggas say crazy shit to me all the time. And like, shit, I don't know.
That's the bullshit.
They say the
but
craziest
like,
shit.
I've gotten both of them. Like the girls who are super upfront, I'll tell you right away. And then I've also gotten the ones that think they're slick, right?
Okay. What about
real
one of
slick
them?
ones? Like, let's go on a trip. Let's go to Florida together. I'm like, I know you want me to pay for a trip, take you out down there so I can fuck this shit out of you. Like that's what you're really trying to do. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
Yes, you do want to. Yes, you do want to.
It depends on the shorty. It depends on my situation. You know, like it doesn't matter my situation. I'm always going to be getting those. Or the girls who just want to work with me. You know, work with me so I can either put them on and give them game, or the fact that I'm a dude, you know, that's doing something and got something for herself and got my head, you know, straight on. That's like their way of like trying to get close to me too as well. So you peep it all. You see what they trying to do is, you know,
they trying to get on your emotion. They trying to step on your emotion.
Yeah, they want to get on emotion. They want me to give them some emotion back. Because girls want you to just put them on sometimes. Like I got to the point where sometimes you'll realize that a girl don't even want you. She just want what you could do for her.
Yes. No, that's very true. Because I don't like a lot of niggas. I like the things that they can do for me. There are very few niggas that I actually like and that I actually fuck with on that level. And okay, for instance, like how she said, oh yeah, I'll suck your dick if you walk me home. Every day, like I showed this on one of my other podcasts. Like I got niggas in my Snapchat. Oh my God, let me lick your feet. You can walk on me as you step outside on the ground. You don't even have to touch the ground. That was my favorite one. The nigga told me I could just use his body as like basically a portable sidewalk. He would lay on the ground as I walked. And I don't ever have to touch the ground. All that though, I have random niggas randomly asking me to like eat my ass all day. And
niggas will always be down bad worse.
Niggas are down bad worse. But no, that was some down bad shit though. I hate that for her. So have you ever ended up talking to somebody where you think that they single but they end up being in a relationship, like they lied about it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely have.
How'd you find out?
'Cause they posted their niggas. And I'm like, oh.
But what if it wasn't was y'all talking?
It was.
Was y'all talking? Like,
yeah, we were talking. It was like, oh no, we on and off, and we don't really talk. You know, I'm single now, but the whole time, dude's still in the picture. You feel me?
She's getting cracked.
Yeah, she getting cracked.
But
I was single though.
Little bitch getting fucked.
I was single at the time, so it's like I already know what you're trying to do. But me now that I'm older, it's like the moment I know that a girl got a boyfriend, I would never ever do that, because I think that's one of the worst things you could do is like take somebody else's spouse. Like that shit is evil. So I don't even I would never even entertain that shit at all, to be honest.
You know something? That's why I'm low-key scared to get my own nigga now. So look, let me tell you. So I told you I was in a relationship for like a lot of years, and then I stopped being in a relationship. Now I'm a dancer. I do all that. I encounter so many like married men or dudes in relationships, and it is just work. But for me personally, I talk to girls with niggas like all the time, and I be trying to tell like, okay, I'm not finna name drop because y'all know this is my favorite rule, but listen, I just had a situation where I was like in a situation with a dude, and like I know he got a girlfriend. He know he got a girlfriend. And the dedication he has put into trying to fuck with me, when I say dedication,
wow,
dedication, okay? Every single day, I get good morning texts, how are you doing in text, I get cash apps, I get good night texts. It's the dedication for me, right? And for me, I look at it from a work perspective. But also on the flip side, outside of work, I'm still a person. So I don't want to act like that's what makes me scared to get my own nigga, because the way niggas be out here with these, like,
you gotta get it right.
The niggas that I be having, no, this is what I'm saying. I have seen niggas that are in like happy social media relationships, real social media relationships, where they are in love, they posting like they family, they doing all this, but this nigga talking to me, and it's like, I don't know if it's like what it is.
It's just a
game,
but like niggas just be liking to play this dumb game, like, where it's like, you know that I know that you know that I know that we both know, and they just still trying to make it happen. It's like the I don't know.
I don't know if it gives niggas an adrenaline rush.
Adrenaline, yeah, that's what it is.
But like some females, they be like I fuck with your nigga. Do you know I fuck with your nigga? I've never been one of them.
Worst.
Because guess what? This the thing. If a nigga's fucking with you and he got a bitch, the bitch 10 times out of 10 don't know. Unless she goes to go discover and find out. So when I look at it from a different perspective than work, I'm just like, damn, like, would I ever really want to, like I said, I want to be married and I want to do that, but what if this is my man?
What if that nigga was mad successful though?
If he was very successful?
Mad successful.
Or if he was mine, nigga?
Yeah, he
like,
was
okay,
your
no,
nigga.
All right, pose it how you want to pose. Like, if he was mine, okay?
Yeah, he's a nigga that got it all together, multiple seven figures, stable, no record, clean, treat you right, do all that right.
You can have a low record, babe. Come on.
Yeah, he got a low record. He got a speeding ticket. Nigga was going 100 in a 50.
We ain't talking about that, but
he got another record. He got some more shit. But he got everything put together though.
Okay.
And he's a good ass nigga. But, you found out some other shit that, he cheated one time. You gonna leave him?
Okay, I actually just got asked this question by somebody I actually care about. And I was like, now I'm gonna tell you what my answer was before. I'm gonna tell you my answer. I was like, well, the fuck? I found you cheated? Bitch, I'm gonna cheat back. I'm gonna get my lick back, blah, blah. And he's like, no. No. And he rephrased it the way you said it. So, this is the thing. I realized that, like, in life, men usually were the ones that had multiple wives. Like, we're gonna date back into history. Even if it might be fake, we're gonna go back to the history that's posted online. I don't wanna hear none of y'all trolls talking about, that's not even, shut the fuck up. Look, men are used to having multiple women. Like, there was something I was reading, 30 men could populate the whole entire world.
Facts.
Okay?
I know something that could.
No, literally. So, it's like an expected thing. It's expected that men like have wandering eyes, because females do too. I can't say, being like a woman, I've never been with somebody and my eyes don't wander to somebody else. Or like I said, if there's a nigga like I really want to like fuck and like I'm in a relationship, like I'ma do it. I'ma definitely do it. But
that's a risk you gonna lose him, because if he finds out you doing it, he gonna be gone.
No, I'm saying no. Just the type of person I am. Like if I were to do it first, I would do it. And then, like, I'll feel bad later. But if my man were to do it, no. All will be forgiven, but there has to be certain things set in place after that. Like, okay. I'm a forgiver.
Sure. You're not going to cheat on him.
No, I'm not going to cheat. No. It's not going to be cheating. I'm one of them people. You know what you did to me. If we're going to do anything, I'm going to do it in your face, and you're going to know about me doing it. Yeah. It's not going to be no undercover. No, you got to find out. That's what it's going to be. Communication is a big thing. Yeah. So if I'm going to do that, like, you finna know that's what I'm finna do. It ain't finna be like, oh well, she went out and fucked this nigga, blah blah. But like how you said, if he is a 7-figure nigga, he do this. This thing. Anybody got money. It might not be the same amount. Not true. No. Anybody has money. Everybody at some point in time they have some amount of money. Nope. It might not be a lot. Some people just be bums all the time.
There's a reason why they call 10% the 1%ers. Like, people think they touching money, and then there's niggas touching money. Like, if you're not touching a certain amount of money, you haven't experienced that.
Okay, well listen, we're gonna talk about the niggas I talk to. Okay, listen, they're not in the 1%. Boo, I'm not talking to millionaires right now. We ain't talking. I ain't got to that level yet. Yet.
You will.
Manifestation.
You will.
But listen, like the niggas that I talk to, like it's not like a money thing. It's not about what you got, what you have, and all that. Me personally, I just gotta know you down for the ride with me, cause I'm a wild card. I do whatever. I might go to sleep loving you, and 2 a.m. hit, I turn away from you and I don't like you no more. I wake up a whole different bitch.
Damn.
And this the thing. I might be in a
shit.
totally different. I might be in a totally different mode. I'm on some totally different shit. So me personally, I'm not going to. It doesn't matter how much money you got. A nigga can be the richest nigga on the planet, and a lot of people, what they say is, I don't care if, like, you know, when all these celebrities get in this shit, they be like, oh, he got all that money, why is she tripping and all that? Because at the end of the day, the money really don't matter. The money don't matter. You can make, everybody knows their potential. Everybody knows how much money they can make for themselves to make themselves comfortable. So if you are like a real person and you can make yourself comfortable with whatever funds you have, you don't have to have everything in the world. Me, I'm content with everything that I got. I don't have to have everything under the sun. Yes, it's nice to have somebody do stuff for me, have somebody give money to me and all that, but money, it's a piece of paper. If currency went away today, everybody would go insane when it was something that was created by man. It was something that was just created. Like, what is money for real? Like, it's like, if we being for real, like real, money and assets and all that, but it's really nothing. It's just like everything that was put in a program and a certain blueprint so the nation could flow a certain way. So I don't look at money and I don't look at all this, because you could be a millionaire today and lose all that shit tomorrow. How are you as a person, and how are you when you
look at two things though. You know, look at the money. If they ain't got the money, cool. But look at the potential.
I look at the money first.
Yeah, look at the money first. If he ain't got the money,
I look at it first.
If it's from a guy, like, if he ain't got the money, cool. Look at his potential. Like, is he trying? Is he putting himself out there? Is he thinking differently? Is he trying to escape the matrix? Is he trying to get better? You know, but you gotta look, because most marriages do have divorce because of finances, and that's a stat. So the reason why a lot of people are divorcing, if it's because of finances, then finances do matter. Like, it don't matter as much, but it's damn near as important as air.
No. I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but it's not like my number one person. It's not my number one. Finances definitely matter.
On three. If there was three, what would it be?
Three things. Number one, you have to be smart. You have to be smart. If you are smart, you can make money if you're smart. You can do anything in life if you're smart. If you are educated and intelligent, you can do anything you want. You have to have a soul, number one. You can't be like desensitized to certain shit. You can't just be willing to be around certain shit just because that's what you see in real life. You have to be human. You have to have emotions. You have to have feelings. Don't nobody want to feel like they're talking to a brick wall or talking to somebody that's not around. And number three, the money. The money is number three.
That's good. No, you're right. It
is. But it's certain things that come before money.
Yeah. I'm just saying it in the standpoint of, like, as a man too, you should really focus on not just your career, but your passion and making money before you even start thinking about
stripping is what it is now.
Yeah, or before you start thinking about finding a girl, like, for real.
Stripping is, yes. As a man, I feel like men should definitely get themselves in tune more. Hold on, we gonna switch again real quick. Okay, so I asked you, like, you know, have you ever talked to somebody who was in a relationship? Have you ever been approached by somebody's boyfriend, baby father, or somebody they're talking to? Have you ever been approached by another nigga in regards to a female? Because look, females, they come to you as a woman. A female gonna break her fingers to, I'm coming to you as a woman, and I'm coming to you as a person who don't give a fuck. So what's next?
No, but I haven't. But I was on the other side where I was with a girl who was previously with a guy, and I had to confront him too, because, you know, at the time, you know, I'm young, so I'm full of testosterone, and I'm like, hold up, this nigga who used to hit my girl is trying to help me skip the line to get into the club. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'd rather wait before I have you put me on with the girl you said. Like, fuck that, you know, or just different shit. So I was
that
like,
a pride thing?
Yeah, it was a pride thing. So
nigga, you could have skipped the line to get in the club. I'd have skipped that motherfucking line.
Nah,
I'd been in that bitch with our bitch. What you mean?
Like I said, it was like a pride thing, but in certain situations, I'm okay with going with my pride. Like, I'm a prideful dude. And it's like bad. There are bad situations with it, but there's also like things that I'm not going to like switch up because society tells me I'm being prideful. Like, I'm gonna not do that. Like, out of respect for myself. Cool. Nah, I'm gonna go get my money, which I did. I'm gonna be, you know, grow up, and I'm gonna be able to skip the line, whatever.
So what'd you say to him?
I'm gonna wait on it. I said, hell no, we waiting. When we waited our way into that club, we waited another 10 minutes. When we got our ass in, I ain't need to skip 20 people. I was cool. Fuck that.
So has anybody you've ever dated, have any of your exes try to approach them? Like, this still my nigga, don't talk to my man. You have very...
I be having chill, like...
They be chill, bitches? Chill. Oh, my God.
They're all chill. They're all just cool. They see what I'm doing. They just congratulate me. They wish they could be in her place. They ain't gonna try to fight her.
No, I'm not saying like that. So, okay, so me personally, like, I've talked to certain dudes, and, like... bitches don't confront me, but they will be like, are you talking to this person? Are you talking to him? And me, you think I'm finna tell on my homie? You think I'm finna snitch on my dog? What you mean? Like, if we fucking, you really think I'm gonna tell you? Do you really think I'm gonna tell you?
Yeah, that's
like for real though. And I've gotten approached by baby moms. I've gotten approached by girlfriends. I've gotten approached by a lot of people, and like, they be on some I'm trying to keep it real stuff, and a lot of girls, they preach this whole mentality of, oh well, you shouldn't talk to somebody's boyfriend. You should tell them what their boy. Yeah. Pause. Why would I snitch?
Damn.
Why would I snitch? Like, point blank period. Why would I tell? At the end of the day, like I said, I would hate. Well, they already did it. They fucked the shit out of my last two niggas. So, like, I can't even say I would hate for somebody to do that. Bitches is talking to my niggas too. In the future, I would hate that. That's why I'm working towards a husband, not just a nigga.
That's why I love the women I've been with, because like they've had encounters. Like, one time, one of my girls that I was dating at the time went into a bar, and when she went in the bathroom, she had heard another girl say, "Oh, that was Datrice. Remember you used to fuck him? Like, oh, now he's with his girl." And she heard that in the bathroom. So, like, that shit, when she told me that, I was like, damn.
That's
what
messy.
What the fuck? That's messy, right? So, it's like a girl who can handle it, though, but she also understood who she got. Like, that's the best those girls could say, that they did that. Like, but they not coming home, you know. They still where they are.
Look, that's very true. A lot of people, they'll be on the messy tip, and I don't know, I just don't. I'm non-confrontational. I don't want to create a problem. I'm not finna. People be like, "Oh, you breaking the home, or you no."
Home wrecking?
The home was already. It was collapsing. Y'all had 3 floors, and it was on level 1. When I got there, I'm not about to make it get to ground 0. I'm just not that. I'm not that person. I'm not the person, and it's okay.
Girls be acting like they wouldn't do it, but then they do. Like, I've heard one say, "Oh, I'm not a home wrecker," and they wrecked it anyway. Like, damn, okay, you're
so
not. So
what is like a home wrecker? Because females. So I'm gonna tell you, a lot of females, they automatically think that the other female is the home wrecker. And what if she didn't even know? Cause niggas be lying. It's on behalf of niggas. True. Do y'all be lying? Okay.
Niggas do be lying.
On behalf of niggas, they be lying. Okay.
But y'all also smart though. You can tell when a nigga got a
no,
girl.
but
Sometimes.
no. Just because I can tell if you're lying, why not just take your lie and run with it because you decided to lie?
That's the game.
So,
like,
it's playing the game. A lot of niggas, they will lie, and like females, they won't know the situation. So I've been the girl in the situation where I didn't know a nigga had a girlfriend, and then I found out he had a girlfriend later on. And did I continue talking to him? Yeah. Hell no, I didn't continue talking to him. That was the one time.
Then you would be a home wrecker.
No, that was the one time I didn't continue because she came to me very genuinely and was like, "Well, I don't know," and she just looked like she was stupid enough to keep talking to him. So since you still gonna be dumb, I'm gonna just let you be dumb in peace.
He wasn't all that.
He didn't have enough money for me to keep doing all that, man. He didn't have enough money. Man, this wasn't like none of that.
Yeah, it'd be that way, but like a home wrecker is somebody who knows like the dude got a girlfriend, and just because he's a stain don't mean you gotta like tempt him either. If you do tempt him and you are trying to do that, you're purposely trying to like wreck the home.
What's wrong with that though? Because I tempt niggas every day. I get paid for it.
It's very subjective and objective, because it's like, you're right. What's wrong with it? Like, he should be strong enough to say no or not do it. But then, like, the objective part of it is that, like, niggas ain't that strong.
No, hold on. Now let's get into let's get into that, because people, you know, like, as kids, we all heard growing up, boys will be boys, blah blah. Now that we're adults, it's men will be men. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Men will be men, because men can be men and all that. That's cool and all, but why do like somebody who is outside of a relationship? I'm not in your relationship. Me speaking, being the girl that's usually outside, I'm not in the relationship. Why do I have to try to conduct myself accordingly when you are the one who's committed to somebody? I'm not committed to nobody, but the girl in the relationship would try to approach the bitch first. That's usually what it is. Why, like, as a man, why do you feel like the men will be men thing is so popular? Because men hate taking accountability. Like, I'm just a hoe ass nigga who just can't fuck one bitch.
Yeah, no, I think like you said, it's the accountability part. Like, people don't like to take their own accountability, so they just say boys will be boys. But it's like, now you got to be disciplined. You got to be accountable for your actions. Like, you can't just say boys will be boys and you know, men will be men. Yeah, men are just gonna cheat. No, like, you can't be a guy that just runs with that shit either. Like, that's not you. That comes from a lot of the PTSD people have, for real. Like, you can't be listening just because you saw your uncles and your dad go get hoes. Don't mean that's a normal thing. Don't mean men gonna be men. So
we ain't the hoes from the 90s, babe.
Facts.
You better get it the fuck together.
Facts, because they will do you just like you do them. You know, so
Find
you gotta,
your little dumb ass out.
Now,
what you
like,
mean?
relationship is so different when you dating, because back then people had really lived in toxic relationships, you know. But now it's like, you know, women are a little bit more masculine, dudes are a little bit more sassy. So it's like, if you finna do something to somebody else, they're gonna do it right back to you. And
you just have to like kind of be okay with that. So do you think that karma is a thing? Like, you know, everybody talks about the rules of karma and like what you put out in this world you will get. Do you believe in like karma?
I don't know what it is, karma, but I do believe that what you put out is what you're gonna get in. And like, you do the right things long enough, you're gonna get the right results. You do the wrong things long enough, you're gonna get the wrong results. So if you out there, you know, doing some fuck shit, you fucking up, or you're doing some shit you know you shouldn't be doing, like, you're gonna get older and you're gonna be like, oh fuck, this shit is my karma, you know? Or you do someone dirty, someone do you dirty, you're gonna call it your karma. So whatever you put out there, that shit gonna come back.
I definitely believe in karma to a certain extent. I feel like you said, what you reap, you will sow. Definitely. But there are certain people in the world, they might not have like gotten their karma yet, and like, I don't feel like you can wish bad upon people. I feel like the only way somebody will actually get their karma is the person that they did bad to making peace with the situation and like not trying to seek vengeance. Like, a lot of people, they're very vengeful. They want to get revenge. They want to do all that. But I definitely believe in karma. Anybody out there, anybody who's ever wronged me or did bad by me or anything, you gonna get your get back, and I don't have to, like, you're going to get God. I don't have to do anything to you. I don't have to be a part of that. I don't feel like as we should be seeking vengeance out on people. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no facts. And like, people fuck up and shit, so you should never seek vengeance, because if someone fuck up and did you wrong, you know, maybe at heart they're like, fuck, I did fuck up. So, you know, maybe they can change. And so if you're always wishing bad on somebody, then some shit can come your way. Like, oh, you wishing bad on me? Somebody wishing bad on you now.
If you don't go see no motherfucking therapist or no psychiatrist after you wrong me, bitch, your ass is definitely not changed. You need to seek mental fucking help. Dead ass. No, I'm dead serious. Like, cause some people, that's why I said a lot of people need to heal their inner child. Like, for real.
That's so true. And it's hard to admit that shit. Like, but you gotta change. You gotta talk to somebody. If it's not a therapist, you gotta have some type of mentor, some type of coach, or somebody who's real with you, who's gonna tell you, you know, yo, you shouldn't do that shit. You shouldn't do this, or you should be doing this, or you gotta change, or this is your bad habit. Everybody needs that. Like, everybody needs a good parent.
And even if you didn't get that parent at home, you should be able to get it outside of home. So, like, what's the type of people you surround yourself around, like, friend-wise? Like, the type of friends you have, like, what are some of the qualities of them?
Absolutely. So, the first thing you said is I actually break my friends up in groups.
Yes, me too.
That, like,
me too. I have groups of friends.
I'm just going to talk about friendship with and just be cool. We just talk about basketball. We talk about whatever's
Can't tell everybody
trending,
your business.
How you doing? Cool. I got friends that, you know, I don't even talk anything with them personally. I have some, you know, I don't talk anything about personal with them. I just talk about business or some shit.
Why not?
Or, because I don't want to mix my friends. Level? I can't mix my friends, you know. I can't treat a friend who I'm only supposed to have business with, then I try to start giving him that emotional, personal stuff. It can sway business.
Yeah.
So, and then friends, I'm gonna sound like an idiot, or I'm gonna sound like I'm cocky or whatever if I'm talking my business or I'm wrong.
Look at the white boy over there trying to think he's smart.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you break your friends up in different groups. Otherwise, mixing them and then changing your emotions with different them, it's gonna fuck up your relationships. So you gotta put your friends in groups. But personality, I look for somebody who's fucking, just who's a fucking a wise person. I look for wise friends. Look for friends who can give me advice and like, you know, I can actually call. Like as a guy, that shit really matters. Like guys you could talk to, like about anything, not just sports, not just whatever it is. I look for people who actually are wise people, emotional people, humanized people who can give good advice and just have good experiences in life. I actually got just good vibe, good energy, positive people.
Oh, you sound like a good friend.
Yeah,
that was cute. It's the cancer in you coming out.
We friends now?
Oh, we friends now. We friends now. Okay. It's the cancer in you coming out. I get it. I knew it. Crybaby.
I like to be holding shit.
Shut the fuck up. No, okay, so out of like your friends that you got, would you tell your friends if they out here, like if they're like out here bad, like if they out here, whether it's like in life or like on a personal level, would you tell your friends if they out here bad as fuck?
Yeah, I definitely would. But I also make sure I do it in the right situation, you know, like I wouldn't want to call them out amongst like other people. I'll have to call them to the side, like, bro, like you stink right now, bro. I don't think we should go in the club, like like real talk. I'm not gonna go though. You wanna go, you can go by yourself, but I think we should go back.
Oh, you can't let them go by themselves either, because that's your friend.
He can't go by himself. So
because then
I'll go in there stink with him, but like, bro, we gotta clean up.
Wait, that's his friend.
I'm gonna hook him up too.
Oh, you be with the stinky boy, don't you? So now you associated with stinky boy.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like, damn, we both stinky in here, but it's like, I'm trying to get him right though. I'm not just gonna let him go in there. We're gonna have to go back and get right and come back, or we just gonna go back and not come back, bro. Like, we gotta go do something else, because I do believe in reputation. You know, I don't want to be known as the stink boys. Like, yeah, we cool together, but I don't want to be both stink. Like, we could have something else. So let's go prepare ourselves. Or if you got a hair or a booger or something like that.
If you're dressing bogus as fuck.
Yes. Or you being rude. Like, if you're one of my friends, we go to a restaurant and you don't tip, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I know it's not cool or whatever, but bro, like, it's a thing. So let's just do the thing. Let's just tip, bro. Like,
you brokies.
Just be nice. Like, don't just get them niggas zero and look them in the eye. Like,
if you put zero on the paper, you better be giving a fucking cash tip.
Yeah, like, don't eat if you ain't got the money to tip after. You know, it's a culture thing. Go somewhere else if you don't want to tip. But that's how people really get paid. So I ride with my dude, but I also correct him too. Yeah,
that's how I am. A lot of people, they allow their friends to be out here real bad. Me being a female, I know you probably see like females when they get into it, like, oh, that's why your house is dirty. Yeah. That's why your pussy stinks. That's why this, and that. And me personally, I just will never let my friends go outside. Like, that's why they probably can't stand me, but no. You're not going outside if you look bogus. You're not going outside if you like are in a bad mood, because then you're gonna be a bitch to everybody. Like, I'm not just gonna let my friends go outside. So I agree with you on that. And tipping is a very big fucking thing. If you don't tip, bitch, you ain't. No.
Would you defend your friend if like one of your dudes, like let's say for example, me or something, I like, you know, hit one of your friends and I'm like, damn, her shit stink. Like, what would you like? Would you defend her? Would you say something? Like, okay,
so in public, yes, I'm gonna defend my friend. Yes, I'm 1000% going to defend my friend. But us going outside, I wouldn't even let her go outside like that in the first place. Not like I'm all in between my friend's legs and all that, but bitch, come on now. If we're sitting in the same vehicle or if we're in the same anything, if you stink, you stink. It doesn't matter how much perfume you put on, how much fucking soap, how much lotion, how much scented, whatever you use, you're still going to stink. And I'm going to know that you stink. But if a nigga says something, we going to jump him. We're going to jump him right then and there. We're going to jump him just because, how dare you call my friend, but I'll go check my friend in private.
Facts.
Like if my friends, like certain times the way they react to certain situations. You know you didn't have to do all that, or you know you didn't have to take it that far or whatever. But I'll be damned if I publicly check my friend doing something. I'm not going to do that, because that's just like, okay, I seen a tweet and this dude was like, yeah, I was at a pool party and this girl, like, she looked real good in her swimsuit. She looked bomb as fuck, blah, blah. And her friend was like, yeah, her ass look good. That's a nice BBL, ain't it? it's like low-key hating. It's some low-key hater shit. Like, I'm not finna try to, like, put my friend on blast. I'm gonna make sure no, I'm gonna stand with you. I'm gonna stick beside you. And that's the loyalty with me. I'm gonna stick beside my friend. But do know, when the time comes, you will be getting talked to about it. You will be getting talked to. I'm not just gonna let you be out here being bogus as fuck.
Yeah, that's real. That's real as hell.
I just can't do that.
That's real.
Like, at all. So, do you have any friends that have kids?
Yeah, I do.
You have friends that have kids?
Yeah.
How are they as parents?
It's sad because, like, they don't get to parent as much in their kid's life.
But, as they would like?
Yeah, but when I see his kid, it's like, it's a whole nother feeling. Like, that feeling is amazing because it's like one of your best friends that you grew up with your whole life. And now he got a little nigga, a baby that look just like him. You're like, damn, this shit look just like you. That shit's crazy. Especially
nigga,
when you don't have your own. Nigga, that's you. And then see how he reacts and how his kid react. Like, that's dope. That's dope to see. I wish he could have his kid in his life a little bit more, but that's dope when we do see him now.
So would you be friends with somebody who spend more time with you than their kid? And we talking about like deadbeats. So there's a lot of people that I know, and there's a couple people, my guy friends and my girlfriends, I've had to cut them off just based on like, I know you got kids. If I know you got kids, you know you got kids because it's your kid. Okay. What, like, a lot of people, I feel like they support the deadbeats. Niggas can be deadbeats, bitches can be deadbeats. Would you be friends with somebody you know is a deadbeat? How's they have to function with you, but they don't ever see their kid? You smoking weed with them, but they've just put it on a blunt, but their baby need pull-ups. Like, would you be friends with a deadbeat?
Nah, definitely not. I'll be friends with him, but I'm gonna check him. And if he don't change, then it's like, bro, you know, you gotta fix this shit, bro. I'm not cool with that shit. And if you wanna do that, I can't call you my friend because I don't want that shit. You know, I'll be honest, but I gotta check you. Like, I have to check you because kids really need their parents, bro. Like, you could try a little bit. Like, you could say what's up to the little nigga. Like, you go to the dollar store. You could do little things. You know, just do something. Don't just be hanging out with me all day. You know, so it's like, I'll definitely, like, check you. But over a repeat of time, bro, you gotta go. I can't be around you. You gotta go find some other deadbeats to hang out with.
What, like the group of deadbeats?
Yeah, I gotta go make a band or something.
Y'all gotta make your own little clique. You just turn into a gang at this point.
I'm not auditioning.
No, I have 3 kids myself. So I hang out with a lot of people who have kids, or I know a lot of people who have kids, but there are a lot of dudes out here and they will just condone the deadbeatism. Like, one of my ex-good friends got so mad because we was all chilling, we all drinking. He wanted to take a shot. You can't take a shot. Go call your kid. And we fell out for that. And I just feel like it's like, do you think like the people you are around are a reflection of you? Like, that's what I'm kind of getting to. Because me, I feel like if I hang out with somebody, I'm a mom first. I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to stand on that. My kids ain't taking care of them. I'm not doing nothing. But if I hang around people who ain't handling business, like your business is your kid, or just like doing whatever you're supposed to do, if you don't handle business, that's a reflection of me. That means that shit, I ain't doing what the fuck I need to do.
Absolutely. Like, even like me doing business, like I wouldn't do a business partnership with somebody who's cheating on their girl. Because like if you can cheat on your girl, bro, you're gonna be able to cheat on me, and that's not cool. So like, it tells me who you are too as well. So I gotta make sure I check people who I'm with. Like, if you cheat on your girl, bro, or you being a deadbeat dad, like, bro, that shit gonna lead to other things you're gonna do in life, or you're doing other things, and I can't be cool with that because, you know, I could be with you the wrong time. I could, you know, be with you, you know, the wrong moment, some shit could happen, or you could, you know, fuck up a relationship I have with somebody else. Because if you're not good keeping relationships, or you know, cheating on your girl, you're gonna cheat on me. So I gotta keep it real where it's at.
I've never looked at it from that perspective, but that is actually really, really, really smart. That's just like, I've always seen some posts, and it was like, if you cheat on your girl that's doing this, and this from you, you ain't got no type of loyalty. What the fuck you gonna do to me in the end? And that's very true. If you got somebody who's sticking beside you, we know you little bummy with 4 pairs of pants, but your girl sticking beside you with your 4 pairs of pants, and you gonna go have her fucked up. Why would you do that? You just don't have no type of loyalty. And from a business perspective, like, how are you able to maintain relationships if you can't even get your relationships together in life. I feel like people really need to get in touch with their real. How you gonna be out here trying to tell people, oh, buy my product, do this or do this or do this, but your own kid or your own mom or dad or your little sister wouldn't even buy your product because you don't have good relationships.
Yeah, it's true. Like when people told me when I was young, like if you're home and you're out going outside ain't gonna be alright. So I always try to make sure my home is right. I gotta make sure my girl is good. I gotta make sure, shit is good at home. Because if shit's not good at home, good luck in business. Like business is very emotional. People don't think about it. You have to make emotional decisions just like you gotta make mental decisions. So if your emotion is not right because whatever the fuck is going home, that's just gonna affect in your business. So it's like if you're cheating on your girl, I know it's a matter of time till y'all start fighting. You ain't gonna have time to go on my meetings. Yeah. So let's just end this shit now.
You finna be calling me talking about she didn't burn down my stuff. Yeah. Now I can't come in.
She took the money, bro. What the fuck you mean? She took the money. That's our money. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, you cheated on her. I don't want to go through that shit with somebody. So you got to make sure you check your friends if they deadbeats, because you can get caught up in shit. You never know.
So do you think everything that happens in life, like it's already pre-planned, like destiny or fate? Do you believe in fate? Do you believe in destiny? Like we're not guiding our life. Everything that was already meant to happen is already pre-written.
I think like certain things that are always going to be happening, because I do believe God set the world up in a certain type of way. Time is very relative too as well, but I also do believe in destiny and the ability to affect and change our destiny though. I think we can change who we are, and it's hard as shit, but I think that's why maturing is so valuable and getting older is so valuable, because getting older, you have to realize you gotta be able to fight your demons. Like you gotta fight what you're bad at. You gotta fight
even if your demon is your kid. Fight it.
You gotta,
no, don't say
that. You got to throw
fight the kid away. Too.
My kid's a demon.
What if they got a bad vibe? What if the kid just got a bad vibe?
I would try. If not, bro, you gotta go. Like, I would do like the birds do. Like the birds, if your baby can't fly, you throw the baby off the edge and let it die. Cause like fuck, I'm not saying I'm gonna do that to my kid though. For child services,
he's not saying that. I swear to God, he's not saying that.
I'm saying that if a kid is just
hypothetically,
like I'm gonna keep trying, but at some point, I just gotta be like, you gonna be who you are, bro. Because everybody has their own will. Like, everybody has a will to change your life and change your destiny. So, I believe in shit that is already set, but I also believe you can change and enter and at least change your life in some type of way. Because I've seen it for myself and other people. I don't think I was destined to be where I am. I don't think you're destined to be where you are. I just think that it was something that you really wanted and you work towards it and you have the ability to achieve it. Some people decide, not to. Other people have the same opportunity you have or I have. I came to America, but some other African kid could have been here. I could have been back. Yeah. But it doesn't matter where I was. I think if I had the ability, I'll make use of what I have. That's what really matters.
No, and I think it's like, I agree with what you said, but I think it's different variables too. So like, I got a tattoo on my arm. It's a Polo G quote. It says, "You can't really plan what's meant to be. I think they call it fate." And I got this tattooed on me because this it really stuck with me. I feel like you can't plan what's meant to happen in life, and there's so many factors that happen in everyday life. You can't control what the next person's gonna do. That's really what it is. You can't control what's gonna happen around you. But you personally, you can wake up every single day and you can make a choice to do certain things, but different things that are going on in life, you can't control that. I do believe in fate. I don't feel like everything is like pre-written, like it's my destiny, like I'm fucking Mulan. I don't think I'm about to be fighting in the army, whatever. But I do feel like there's a certain path that is like aligned for me, but I feel like there's multiple paths. Yeah. So you can make this option. If you go down this path, you might still be able to end up where like fate is trying to bring you to. You might take a couple detours to get there, but I definitely believe in fate. Absolutely. I feel like everything that happens is for a reason. I don't feel like shit just happens for no reason. There's a lot of things where I've had bad situations happen. I'd like, God damn, why would this happen to me? Why me? Why would God pick me to be his strongest soldier? Nigga, I'm tired. I don't want to be the strongest. I'm not strong at all, actually. Like, I'm kind of weak, but you picked me to... Yeah, I'm
capping. She'll beat the fuck out of
Shut up. I'm kind of weak. Why would you pick me to fight this battle? I don't want to fight battles every single day. Damn. But I feel like a lot of the situations that people get into, you might see it as it being something bad at first, but in the end, you like, well, damn, if this never happened, this wouldn't have happened. So fate, I believe in fate, just like I believe in like love at first sight. Like I said, I married somebody I just
You ever
met.
experienced love at first sight?
Love at first sight, my kids.
Okay.
That's
Besides
it.
your kids, though.
Besides my kids, love at first sight, yeah. And I feel like I fumbled. I feel like I fumbled one time in my life, and I'll never be able to go back and fix it. And I still haven't made peace with it yet. That's why I feel like I still be how I am with niggas. Like, but I feel like I fumbled one time in life, and that's a lot for me to admit because I hate saying that I'm wrong. I hate taking accountability. I hate saying that I'm wrong. I want to be right all the time. Absolutely. But I know for a fact, and I think about it every day, there's one person in my life that I fumbled on. And I used to be able to like, no, I'm not one. No, there's one person I fumbled on. And I'll never be able to go back to that, but I learned from it. I learned, like, you know what? When you're presented with something like this, bitch, don't try to sway, don't try to do anything like that. So I think it.
No, that's definitely true because my dad told me something the other day that shifted my whole paradigm. I was just talking to him. He loved talking about stories and shit. So he was just telling me how in Africa and how his life was and how he met my mom. And he told me something. He's like, before I met your mom, like, because he grew up in war, he was like, I had the opportunity to actually leave Africa and go to America, and they were going to give me $10,000 and all that other shit. Then he didn't do it. He ended up meeting my mom. I'm looking back like, damn, nigga, if that was me, tell me nigga send to America with 10 racks, I'm out of there. But for some reason, he stayed, and so here I am. Like, then this nigga didn't take the money, so now I can, so.
No, maybe he was just destined to go down a different path in his life. Like, absolutely. I used to think I had everything planned out. I'm only 24. Like, I'm a know-it-all. I feel like I know everything. Shut up, okay? I feel like I know it all. I feel like I know everything that's going on. I used to feel like I had everything figured out, but now I'm more open to learning. I'm more open to knowing new things. I'm going to still say what I say. I'm going to still stand on what I say, and I still got my own beliefs about shit, and I'm still going to judge people based on how I feel, but you niggas just get a little bit more leeway for me to actually judge some shit. I ain't just going like, you know, fuck it, like we just tossing you in the garbage. I'm gonna give you a little bit more moving room to move around. Yeah. That's all.
Real. I like that too, because I definitely need, you know, some wiggle room, some movement, you know.
No, hey, look, you see, look, niggas think they got ice skate. You give them a little bit of room, they think they can ice skate. No, you don't
put a shark in a fish bowl. So if you're gonna get a shark, you're gonna have to, you know, make that bowl a little bit bigger.
I'm putting my shark in the fish tank, bitch, and you better stay the same size and not try to. I'm just kidding. No, but for real though, I understand what you're saying. You gotta make sure when you going out to get something, you know exactly what you want, and don't try to change nobody. Number one, I feel like if you're gonna get in a relationship or you're gonna do anything, make sure you're true to yourself and don't try to change the person that you getting with. Yep. Number one.
Don't chase attraction. Get to know that person first, like for real. Don't just don't think with the wrong head, basically, or don't think with your titties, basically. I don't know.
Thinking with titties is crazy. Don't think with
that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Don't do it.
That's crazy. We don't think with our titties, bro. We don't. I swear to God, we don't.
Some girls just like them bitches rub sometimes, so that's why.
Don't think with your titties then. Just understand. Like at the end of the day, everything. I just like in my perspective, everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely,
it does.
Absolutely. Yeah, this podcast happened for a reason.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Whatever. But you already know. He's trolling me at this point. But I'll be back next week. We're going to talk about some more shit. Mani out.
All right, y'all.